We'll have more on Channel 12 Eyewitness News at 6. Please join us.
Hey, Brian, come on in. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Haley's upstairs with her mother.
Yeah? How's she doing?
Well, Arlene's doing all right. Haley, I don't know. You want a pop?
Sure.
Orange or root beer?
I'll take orange.
All right, here you go. So what's on the agenda for tonight?
I was thinking maybe taking Haley to an Alateen meeting.
You think she'll go?
I don't know. I mean, we've been getting pretty close lately.
Look, she's under a lot of pressure. I mean, her mom's going to be sentenced tomorrow and everything.
Yeah, I know. Well, I figured that meeting other kids who've been there would, kind of help her.
Guess it can't hurt her.
Hey, Alateen got me through when my dad was at his worst,
Bri, if you think I'm spending my mother's last night of freedom in some meeting, then you're really stupid.
There was no need for you to go to the office at this hour.
Well, Erica is coming back tomorrow, and I want to be ready for her when she gets here. I feel sort of guilty about calling in sick and letting her and Charlie go to see City by themselves.
Sarah, you're emotionally exhausted. I think you should be home rested.
No, I'll be fine. Besides, I have to put a dent in this paperwork before she gets back.
Why don't I stop by later with some takeout food?
That's very sweet of you, but I really just want to get this work done, so thanks anyway.
All right. No, don't stay there too late, okay?
Okay, I won't. Bye-bye.
Hiya, sugar. Tracked you down. Now I finally got my little girl all to myself. My little Cupid shooting her little arrows at people.
And making dead hits, too, I bet you.
I suppose Erica and Charlie Brent are all entwined in each other's arms and legs in front of a blazing...
Oh, you can make fun of me all you want. They are going to be eternally grateful to yours truly for bringing them together.
No, they're going to be coming after you for more fuel for that fire.
Oh, you... Oh, the suspense, it's just killing me. I'm sorry. I just got to go see what they're doing.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, Opal should be here any minute.
With s'mores.
S'mores?
Oh, a Girl Scout concoction.
Well, she had me make this fire.
Oh, of course she did. Set the mood. Very romantic.
Yeah, I think so. You've never looked more beautiful than by the firelight.
You're very glib.
No. I'm very honest. And the question is, how do you feel about it?
Well, aren't you angry at her, Charlie? I mean, I could just throttle Opal for doing this.
Well, I think it's nice.
It's horrible.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. I mean, Opal is trying to manipulate us. And I hate that. I mean, I hate that more than anything. Don't you? I mean, don't you absolutely despise when somebody tries to just nudge you in one area and then just pull at you in another? I mean, just like some sort of a stupid animal?
Well, yeah, I know what you mean, but in this particular case...
Oh, sure, I know she meant well, but my goodness. I mean, we're colleagues. We're working towards the common good is all. There's nothing between us.
Well, that's true enough.
What is that she means well or there's nothing between us?
Both. It's perfectly clear.
Well, there you are. And still she persists. And here we sit by the stupid fire with no food. I mean, I could be at that mayor's party, eating. I could be having a wonderful time.
I guess Opal just didn't think.
No, she was too busy being selfish and pushy.
And obtuse.
And I'm going to go tell her so right now.
Now?
Yes, now. Of course, now, before she gets any more ridiculous ideas. Would you like to come with me? Would you like to put your 2 cents in?
No, thanks. You go ahead and rant for me.
All right. Well, are you just going to stay here?
Yeah, somebody has to put out the fire.
Well, good night then, Charlie.
Okay. Good night.
you putting out that fire?
Why not?
Well, where's Erica?
Erica?
Yeah, she told me she was going to be taking a walk on the beach. I figured she might bump into you.
Was she supposed to?
Well, I don't know. I mean, well, I knew that you were going to be here, planning to meet me. Charlie, what happened? Has there been some sort of a mix-up?
Yes, Opal, there has been. Thanks to you.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you so much.
Oh, baby. This is the toughest part about going away to prison, is leaving my little girl.
So then, you won't mind if I stay home with you then, right?
Oh, no. It's okay. Look, everything's gonna be all right. You've got people here who care about you and who are gonna look out for you, right?
Right, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, what am I, chopped liver?
You want me to answer that?
No.
Okay, and Brian and I have talked about it, and...
Yeah, Haley's in good hands. You got nothing to worry about.
Oh, is this the Haley police, right? If it's okay with some of my parolees, is it okay if I go out to the mall? There's something I have to take care of there.
You want to ride?
Yeah.
Go.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay. All right, take your time.
All right.
Okay.
Sis, I gotta go down to the police station, take care of some business.
Sure.
It's okay?
I'll be fine. Okay. I got some things to pack up here. All right? So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it won't be long.
All right. Bye.
Arlene?
No!
Arlene, please, I want to apologize. I stopped by at Myrtle's. She gave me the brush off. She's trying to keep me away from you. Do you believe that? My own daughter?
She wouldn't do that.
I'm not a fool, Sarah. It's clear to me what she was trying to do.
But Aunt Myrtle isn't like that.
She lied. I went there, I told her I'd been driving all night, I needed a place to sleep, and she said she was all filled up. And then I found out she had 2 rooms that were empty.
Who said?
No, that tall kid, you know, that lives there, he told me there were 2 rooms that were available.
Maybe she forgot or something.
The hell she did. I wonder who's been trying to turn her against me.
Well, who would want to do something like that?
Your pal, maybe? Jeremy, the Frenchman, huh?
Well, why would Jeremy do that?
Oh, well, why not? We know he knows that I'm a protective father, and he wants something from you.
No, Jeremy's my friend.
He's got a thing for you, Sarah. He admitted it.
What?
I asked him, and he told me that he was in love with you. Now, it's only a question of time, baby.
What's that supposed to mean?
Until he tries something. You know what I'm talking about.
No, Jeremy has never been out of line with me.
Oh, I know these guys. Smooth-talking foreigners. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw my truck.
That's absurd.
Slimy, oily perverts. Hey, listen. When did he come on to you? Before or after you started making the big bucks?
You mean that Jeremy's after me for my money?
Yeah, that's what I mean, and I don't think that's funny either.
Well, Jeremy doesn't need any money. I mean, Jeremy's a very famous artist. His paintings sell for thousands of dollars. Money has nothing to do with our relationship.
Relationship?
Friendship. You're way off base in what you're thinking.
Well, if it's not money, then maybe it's something a little more basic, huh? Just sex.
I don't want to discuss this with you.
Well, you are going to discuss it with me.
No, you were insulting me. You're crass. I'm not going to listen to it.
You are a beautiful, beautiful woman. Any man would want you.
Jeremy is the most wonderful man that I've ever met in my life. He likes me. He respects me. And it doesn't have anything to do with...
You're falling for him, aren't you? Huh? He sweet-talked you right into his bed.
How dare you?
You're sleeping with him, aren't you? You're giving it to that frog. Well, you know what you are? You're just a little slut. I mean, he's never gonna marry you. Well, why should he?
No,
You gave him all he wants already.
No, I'm not. I'm not sleeping with him.
Don't you lie to me! No, I'm your father, and I know you better than anybody else in this world.
You don't know me. You've never known me. You've never understood me.
No man respects a woman that just jumps into bed with him.
I'm not that kind of a woman.
No.
I'm not that kind of a woman.
You are a tramp! You're a tramp! And you have dishonored me, and you have dishonored our family. And that's what I'm
George.
What? Who the hell do you think you...
Shut up. She doesn't have to listen to that garbage.
Ready, set, go!
Hey,
Go wild! Go crazy! Go bananas! Go Disney! Go on! Go for the Jungle Book! Now on video cassette. Walt Disney's...
Nobody talks to me that way, pal.
Sierra's upset enough. Why don't you leave, George?
I don't want to upset Sarah.
We'll talk about it another time.
Now, this is a private conversation here. And I'm going to advise you to do the same thing you just told me. Take a hike.
Daddy, please.
No.
I have some work now.
We haven't finished our talk.
Yes, we have. I'd like you to go now.
I got a lot more things that I want to say to you.
Sierra, I'm going to take you home now.
No, I'm going to take her home. If anybody's taking her home, it's me.
I don't think so. She's tired. She needs a rest, right? Come.
No, hold it. Just hold it. I am sick and tired. I am up to here with people in this town trying to get between me and my own flesh and blood.
If you don't stop upsetting your daughter, you're not going to see her at all, George.
Don't you threaten me, you understand? I'll see my daughter anytime I want.
That's up to Sierra. Didn't you work hard enough this day?
Oh, yes, I did. I'm tired. I'm going to go home now.
Sweetheart, are you walking out on me?
No, I'm just tired of talking, that's all.
What did you do? Forget your key? Erica.
I want to see Opal.
Well, she's not here.
Well, where is she?
Well, I really don't know. Well, why?
Oh, I'll tell you why. You have lost control of your wife, Palmer Cortland, and you better get it back, or if someday someone is going to leap up and just strangle her.
Heavens, what has she done?
She has invaded a very personal territory. And you must convince her to give up her demented matchmaking schemes, or she's going to find herself up to her neck in boiling oil.
Well, Erica, it was partially your matchmaking that brought Opal and me back together again.
Oh, so this is the way she returns my kindness?
She's returning a favor.
Palmer, you and Opal, you were meant for each other.
Well, presumably so are you and Charlie.
Have you gone mad?
No, that's Opal's opinion, and in affairs of the heart, she is always right.
Well, when she is wrong, it is a doozy of monumental proportions. Palmer, how can you do this? How can you stand by and allow her to manipulate me into a romance with a man who could be my slightly younger brother?
I gave up trying to follow you and your men a long time ago, but this is a certain thing. My wife has befriended you, and for that, you should be honored.
Honored?
Yes, and you should be grateful. There's no better friend, no more devoted friend than my Opal.
Well, isn't that nice? However, she has spun totally out of control.
You know, Erica, we go quite a few years back. And in all that time, I have never known you to have a real close female friend, one of any consequence.
Well, I don't like women. I don't trust women, except Olga, of course.
Well, now you have the chance to have a friend who is the most honest, the most straightforward person in Pine Valley, maybe in the whole world. And if I were you, I wouldn't blow it. If Opal's doing something, it is because she believes in her heart that it is right. So, I suggest you just stop all this ranting and raving and begin to listen. Opal instincts are seldom wrong.
You couldn't have messed it up worse if you tried.
Well, it was the perfect setup.
Oh, it was a bust. Forget it.
I most certainly will not forget it.
Opal, this is a hopeless cause. This isn't even salvageable.
Oh, ye of little faith. You don't even know the meaning of the word hopeless, Charlie. Look, if ever there was a romance that was totally doomed from the start, it was mine. When the love bug KO'd this hopeless hick from the sticks and made me fall passionately, madly in love with Palmer Cortland, mogul financier, mega wheeler dealer, richest guy in town. Well, here I was, just this poor, pitiful little old Opal Purdy refugee from Phoenix, Arizona, run out of town on a rail.
What?
Yeah, it's true. I was just an unwanted person. I was an outcast, you know. There wasn't a chance in anything that I was ever going to catch the godlike Palmer Cortland. But I just set my course, Charlie. And with a lot of help from a very knowledgeable source, I was able to just transform myself into the kind of woman that would catch Palmer's eye. And, well, even though I was still a little rough around the edges, that sweet, lovable darling of mine, he just fell in love with me. And, well, the rest is history.
Well, you're a very special person, Opal.
What, and you're not?
Well, let's just say I'm not Erica's special person.
So, do what I did. Transform myself. You already got a head start, Charlie. I mean, seeing as how you are the man of enchantment, and when that promo of yours hits the air, you know there are going to be thousands of women that are just going to be falling all over themselves just to shake your hand. Say nothing about ripping your clothes off. Oh, you laugh, but you're going to have to be having a bodyguard around the clock, I kid you not. And don't you think that Erica Kane is going to stand up and take notice of you then? Well, you can bet your bottom dollar she will. She's going to be the first one on that line.
Opal, your head is in the clouds.
Oh, no, it is not. My head is securely attached to my shoulders, and my feet are securely planted on the firm terra. Now, what's your call, Charlie?
I pass.
Well, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, if you gotta play games, what's the point?
Well, I've always figured that if the prize was desirable enough, it was worth my while to play a few games. But, of course, you gotta do what's best for you. Maybe you ought to just, you know, hand over that prize to the runner-up so you won't have to see Erica at all.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should.
Well, I have done all that I can. I mean, if you are going to be so gutless as to not even stand up for what you want, then I'm sure as heck not going to waste my precious honeymooning time just trying to fix up some weak-kneed fellow with the fiery, so gorgeous you could die, Erica Kane. You know, maybe you were right, Charlie. Maybe she just deserves better.
If you've got a passion for pepperoni, but Italian sausage also makes you sizzle, now Pizza Hut gives you these two favorite toppings together at a price that can't be topped. The new Italian Classic Combo.
One life to live.
Eileen, I sometimes get carried away. But the bottom line is we both want the same thing. What's best for Haley?
So it could be a very long time before you tell her the truth.
If ever. But that doesn't mean I can't help Haley in some way.
Wait.
Behind the scenes.
Look, don't you push your luck at him.
Eileen, you want her to get ahead, don't you? She's a very bright girl. She just doesn't apply herself. Now, she can do a lot better than PV High. I'd like to get her entered into the finest private girls' school in Texas this fall.
Texas?
The headmistress has assured me that she can get her admission. All she has to do is pass the entrance examination, which with a little tutoring she'll be able to do.
But that seems so far away. I mean, to uproot her again like that, to take her away from everyone that she cares for, Natalie and Trevor and Brian, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right.
She'll make new friends. The important thing is her education, her upbringing, her connections.
Connections?
With the right girls from the right families, it'll be a whole new environment for her. One that'll hold her in good stead. And, of course, once in a while, I'll be visiting Texas.
No, I think you want to isolate her, Adam. I think that you want to take her away from the people that really care about her. And as soon as she gets lonely enough, then you can go and she'll be more receptive to you, and then you'll go in and weasel in and you'll tell her the truth.
Arlene, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. And if you think that Haley is going to be happy in some little snooty boarding school in Texas, well, you don't know her at all.
I want what's best for Haley.
What's best for her is to be here with the people that really love her. And you can take your little Texas school and you can stuff
You're
it.
cheating your own daughter.
I am protecting my own daughter.
Get away from my sister and get out of my house.
Hello,
Erica?
Charlie.
Hi, yeah, I wanted to let you know that I'm quitting as Man of Enchantment.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to let you know in time before tomorrow so that you could, axe the promo and come up with a new gimmick for the meeting.
Charlie, I don't believe that you're doing this to me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Leaving me high and dry like this? Charlie, that's inexcusable. That's unforgivable.
Well, better now than later, right?
Charlie, after all the time and energy and money that I have invested in you?
I'm sorry, Erica. I really am, but I think this is best.
I think it stinks.
Good luck.
Charlie? Charlie? Oh. Yes, operator, would you please connect me with Charlie? Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn. You!
Easy, Erica.
You
Easy.
backstabber! You snake!
Okay.
Yes, everything was fine until you put your nose in where
I
it did
heard
not
all
belong.
about it. I know.
Well, now, Charlie Brent has quit, and all the money and all the time and energy I put into that commercial is a waste.
What do you want me to say?
Well, I am certainly going to sue Charlie Brent for breach of contract. He will never work as a model again.
Really win him over.
I am not interested in winning him over.
I got a great new idea, a whole other...
Are you out of your mind? I don't want to hear your
Well,
ideas.
you're just going to have to take a look at this.
What are you doing?
Well, just hold your horses here. I stopped by the directors and I asked them to give me a copy of the commercial, and I want you to take a look at it right now. Here it is. Sit down.
When fantasy becomes a reality, the Man of Enchantment, irresistible. Even Erica Kane can't refuse him.
Once a heart in a dream, every heart, even yours, should find its
Dynamite, huh?
Oh, this is terrific.
It really gets you where you live.
Oh, boy, I mean, in all modesty, I must say this is the best acting job I've ever done.
Yeah, well, Erica, I know that you like to think of yourself as the world's greatest actress.
Myself as the world's
And
greatest
you
actress.
are. There's no doubt about that. But let me tell you, I have been watching you and Charlie, and what you guys have is a spark that's got nothing to do with acting, okay? It's got everything to do with emotions, Erica, with feelings. Now, you care a lot about Charlie, and you just won't admit it.
Oh, well, I'm a pro. I conjure up emotions. I make them seem real.
Don't kid a kidder. Now, there's only one reason why you are afraid to admit how you really feel, and that is because Charlie's just a teensy bit younger than you are.
Oh, but you are really out of your depth.
On the contrary, I'm hitting the nail right on its pointy head. You are afraid of what people are going to say. You! The most outspoken woman I have ever known, next to myself. I mean, why would you give a ding darn what anybody thinks? Well, you got more going for you than any other woman on this planet. So if some gorgeous hunk falls head over heels in love with you and makes you happy, then I say, heck, be big about it. Don't discriminate. Age be damned. Go for it, you know? I mean, just let them eat their hearts out.
Is the session over, Doctor?
No, it's not quite over, actually. Now, do you remember a few days ago you were talking to me just the same way as I'm talking to you now? Well, why don't you just put your money where your mouth is, huh? You got me to admit my true feelings, and here I am, happy as a lark on my second honeymoon, or I will be as soon as I get you straightened out. Now, listen to me. Honey, you can be honest with me. I am your best friend in the whole wide world, and more important, you should be honest with yourself. Just come right on out and say it. I care for Charlie Brent. Or if you don't say that, but say something and get off the pot, stop torturing yourself.
The Easy Spirit Color Playoffs. The Golds versus the Pets. Feels like freedom. The Easy Spirit Shock Blocker Puffs.
So, what? Erica, get off the fence. Get out of the middle of the road. Just hold your nose and jump in. You are hung up on Charlie. Now admit it.
I am fond of Charlie. I think he's fun. He makes me laugh.
Oh, I see. So you just want him around for a few laughs?
Oh, no, Opal, I didn't say that.
Okay, all right. So what, you want him around for enchantment's sake? You know, he's a good-looking hunk of man. He'll sell some products.
Well, you are vicious.
No, I'm just trying to get to the point. Is this a business thing or is it a personal thing?
It's both.
It's both. Okay, great. Now we're getting somewhere. So at least you want him to stay on the job.
Yes, I would like him to stay on the job for me and for my company.
Hallelujah. We are over the hump and on our way. Now, all you've got to do is just let Charlie know how you feel. Just be as honest with him as he's been with you.
Well, he can come to me.
He already did come to you, Erica. He made his feelings perfectly clear. Now, think about it a minute. This could be the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful relationship. You've got one sweet, caring, gorgeous example of male pulchritude who is madly in love with you and willing to do anything within his power to make you happy. Now, what more could you want? I mean, what more could any woman want? It's up to you, hon.
You're leaving?
Oh, yeah, my work is finito. And also, if I don't get back to that gorgeous hunk of man of my own, he's been waiting long enough, you know, and he's going to just divorce me for negligence. So, after all, I'm supposed to be on my second honeymoon, you know. So, anyway, you think about it, all right? Good luck.
All right.
And just promise that you'll let me know how everything turns out.
Okay, I promise.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, nada. Look, just make it happen, okay?
I told you to stop sniffing around my sister.
He just came over to apologize.
That's a hot
I
one.
treated your sister badly. I'm trying to make it up to her by being supportive
Look, you have
in any
pulled
way.
every dirty trick on the book on me and my family. And now you're saying you have a guilty conscience? You already did it, Pops. You can't undo it. Go away and stay away.
I'm sorry.
Bad dog! Out! Out! Show your muzzle in here again, I'll bite your tail off.
Out of my face, Pops. You make me sick.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's sleeping peacefully. Call me if she needs me for anything.
Yes, I will.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Sheriff.
Good night.
Sarah! 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 Where's my special girl? Sarah! Sweetheart!
Sarah!
Jeremy.
Jeremy. It's all right, Sarah. I'm here. And you're safe now. You're safe. It's okay. It's okay.
Only the sweetest.
I haven't kissed a girl I wasn't related to in a long time.
Only the funniest.
And I was trapped, and I couldn't get out. It was just so real.
It's all right. It's all right now. It's over.
Put it out of your mind, darling. Don't think about it.
But it keeps getting worse, Aunt Myrtle. It's gotten so I'm afraid to go to sleep now because I know I'm going to have one of these nightmares.
And she's not eating well.
Jeremy, I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my job. I haven't been able to work. Erica's getting fed up with me. I don't know how much longer she's going to put up with something like this.
You're allowed to sick leave, aren't you?
But I'm not sick. I guess I'm losing my mind.
Oh, darling, you are not.
Of course you're not losing your mind. You're troubled, and for good reason.
But it's like my whole life is falling apart. I'm not functioning. I can't do anything anymore.
Sarah, there is professional help for you if you want it. Dr. Tolan still want to see you. The fear of the unknown is sometimes worse than revealing it and facing it.
Will you help me?
Every step of the way.
I think it's a good idea, darling.
Well, I guess I can't go on like this much longer, can I? I'll go.
Good.
You can tell Dr. Tolan I'll see her as soon as she can take me.
Sarah, I love you so much.
I love you, Jeremy. I truly love you.
Sky's fine. Lovelacious! Doll, I'm home. Hello?
Hi, it's Janet.
Janet.
Natalie's sister. You must be Trevor.
Hey, Jan, how's it going, huh?
Not so hot. Natalie there?
No, she doesn't seem to be. I just got home. You want me to have her call you?
No, just tell her things aren't so great for me here at home, and I wanted to take her up on her invite to come to Pine Valley.
Well, come on ahead. There's lots going on here.
Yeah, I heard about you getting married. That's really great.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. You could help her with her plans for the wedding. Maybe it'll take your mind off your troubles, huh?
Sure, I wouldn't be in the way.
Heck no. No, I'd love to see you. You grab a plane, tell us when you're arriving, and we'll pick you up at the airport.
Thanks. I will. Give Nat my love.
Will do. See you soon. Darling, she's your sister. She's coming for a visit.
Trevor, why did you do that?
Hi.
May I come in?
Sure. Okay, let's hear it.
Well, Charlie, I don't know exactly what you're expecting, but I'm here to try to convince you not to quit.
It won't work.
Why?
Look, Erica, I knew you would be ticked on a professional level, and I don't blame you. But I made my decision on a personal level.
Meaning?
Meaning, it's better for you.
In what way?
Erica, you drew the line. Right, we're supposed to be strictly business, no romance.
Yes, but
Well,
Charlie,
just let me finish, please. I got into this because it's a great job. And I fully intended to give it my best shot. And to give you what you wanted, professionalism. But then when we shot the commercial, You know, I'm holding you, I'm kissing you, and I can't hide the feelings that I have for you. You know, I can't do that. I wish I could. It would make things a lot easier. I'd have a great job. You and I could, you know, maybe be friends. But that's not the way it is. I want you. And that's why I have to get out now.
Oh, Charlie,
See, look, you know, this way you don't have to keep rejecting me. And I don't have to take any more rejection.
Well, now what makes you think that you would have to?
Maybe because we've sort of established a pattern.
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
Danger, passion, and mystery from director Ron Howard.
Doll, she's your sister.
Yes, I know she's my sister. You don't need to tell me that.
And she seems to be having a particularly rough time of it. I thought you liked Janet.
I like her. Oh, she is my sister, for heaven's sake, and I'm very sorry about her marital problems. I just wish you'd waited and consulted with me, that's all.
Well, you were very good to my sister and to my niece, and figured, I mean, how could I refuse your sister?
Easy. Yes, I know that may sound a little self-centered, but I'm sorry. It's just that I...
Go ahead, spill it.
Well, it was just that for the first time in months we were going to be able to concentrate on each other, and my sister is an addition I hadn't counted on.
Yeah, I got the message.
Yeah, you know we really aren't very close, and if having Janet here, spoiling our private time, sounds selfish and mean, then that's what it is, and that's what I am, and that's what you're getting. Hmm? Now, you want to back out? I dare you. You try.
I think I can tough it out.
Yeah?
What do you say, we call your sister back?
Ah, two minds with the same thoughts.
Well, that's not the only, thought I had.
Uh-huh. Careful, it tickles.
I'm sorry, I can't get to the phone right now, but if you leave a message, I'll call you back.
Janet, it's Natalie. I am so sorry, but I have to renege on Trevor's invitation. Now call me back so we can discuss it, okay? Bye.
How you doing, huh?
I miss having time with you. Thanks for staying in there with me, baby, tonight, huh?
I wanted to.
But you will try and go to one of those Alateen meetings with Brian, huh?
Mom, I don't want to talk about myself to a room full of total strangers.
I know, baby. That's exactly the way I felt about it at first. But it's very important for you to be with people who understand you and who can give you the support that you need.
Yeah.
So you will keep it in mind, right?
I'll go check it out with Brian.
Oh, great. Okay.
Mom.
Yeah?
It's going to be awful without you.
Oh, baby, look, I'm not going to another planet or anything, you know? I mean, you can come and visit me.
I know, it's just... There are so many things that I want to say.
Hey, you don't have to say anything.
I know. I bought you a present.
You did?
I did.
Voila, as they say.
I won't treasure this.
Oh, a vision, a veritable vision of grace and beauty, strangely similar to my wife.
Your wife? You didn't tell me you had a wife.
Well, I haven't seen her for days.
Oh, it's only been hours.
Only on our honeymoon?
Pepe, I'm sorry. Would you ever forgive me, please? I had no idea that my little Cupid mission was going to take so long. But Charlie and Erica were just so stubborn, you know. I just couldn't...
Are we going to talk or are we going to make love?
Yes.
Oh, to hell with Paris.
You sure?
I'm here.
Poison ivy, insect bite, lashes.
Saturday following the young riders, fast cars, fast boats, and fast planes, all fueled by dirty money. Chad Everett stars in Thunderboat Row, Saturday.